I made over 2,000 US dollars from just one audiobook. Look at it here. And here's another of my students that made over $100 from mobile reader. Look at it here. And this is another 16-year-old girl, a student of mine in my GIT-WEB family, that made over 800k just writing from their comfort of their home. This is something you can do. But if you can just spare me 30 to 40 minutes of your time, probably 1 hour as the case may be, I'm gonna help you make your first 1M from writing. Now you might think this is impossible. Now just chill, because I'm about to scatter another table right now this evening. All right, first of all, for the new writers that are on my channel, first of all, what we're going to be looking at today, please and please, I beg you in the name of God, if you know you want to watch this video till the end, this is going to be an approximately 1 hour to 2 hours video. If you know you won't watch it till the end, please leave now, because value will hit you. I repeat, if you know you will scroll past this video and make the algorithm not push this video, maybe you watch it 2 minutes and 3 minutes, please don't even start. Don't start, because if you know you can't finish it, don't start it. Please and please, okay? All right. Now, if you know you're new on this channel, what we are going to be covering today is reasons why your book were rejected. It's being rejected on these platforms. Many people are going to say, okay, now everybody know the platform. Go on Google, search for Letterlux.com, search for Goodnovel.com, search for PocketFM.com, search for Story Writing. These are the platforms. But the issue is that these platforms often give writers book. They often face rejection. So that is why I am here in this video, to tell you how to go about it. So if you are applying for a contract on this platform, you want to start writing novels for this platform, so you will not face the rejection, so they will not reject your work, so that it will be. What am I trying to say? This video is going to help you start your journey in this platforms, okay? And I'll be specifically talking about, this is going to be an episode 2 of the first video I've made. So if you haven't checked the first video of my honest tips, go and check it up here. I'm going to leave a link up here. I'll throw it above my head for you to go and check, okay? Now in that video I shared my honest tips about these platforms. Then this is the part 2, because of the turn up I got in that video. That is why I'm making this part 2 video as a follow-up video for those people that will be interested. So please and please make sure you watch to the end, okay? If you know you have that TikTok or screen pass video, don't even start, because you will end up sleeping on this video, because enough value is here. And please, if you're just stopping by on my YouTube channel, please and please make sure you check this video about my writing playlist. This is my writing playlist up here. Make sure you watch all the videos there, so that you can be you can have a broader view or a broader knowledge of what these platforms are all about, of what this whole business model of novel writing is all about, okay? Now without further ado, and don't forget, by the end of this video I have a free gift for you. Yes, you know I always have a free gift for you. I have prompts for you. Those people that also commented my last video about gemstone prompts, I have it for you in this video. So it's going to be massive, but it's for only those people that will stick to the end, that will watch to the end, because I have a massive gift for you. And please, if you haven't joined our free Telegram group, the link will be in the pinned comments, and it's on my link on my bio. Go and join the free Telegram group. This one is free. This is not my GIT-WEB masterclass right now. This is free. Make sure you join. Without further ado, enough of the talking already, let's dive into the video. All right, I'm going to bring my phone right now, because it's my phone I'm going to be using to teach you. So please and please grab your stationaries, grab a popcorn, and drag your chair closer, because value is about to hit you. If you can recover from this video, after this video is going to press you. By the time you're done with this video, if you can stand up, let me know what caused it, because value is going to press you. All right, now let's start. Now first of all, I'm going to be sharing the tips why your book gets rejected on this platform, episode 2, my honest tips. And secondly, I'll be telling you what different editors want, specifically for Letterlux. I'm going to mention each of the editors, and I'll also be giving you tropes and how you can combine 2 to more tropes together in a particular genre, be it billionaire, romance, fantasy. Just stick to the end. That's why I'm here. Number 1 tip why your book gets rejected. Should I tell you the number 1 tip why your book gets rejected is, number 1, a weak inciting incident. You're starting your novel with a weak inciting incident, and I penned down here, I said the inciting incident is the moment that triggers the story's main conflict, and this is a crucial component that either hooks your readers or lose their interest entirely. Now imagine your female lead dressed in a wedding gown, walking into the hall to marry the love of her life. only to discover that he's exchanging ring with another woman. Do you see the betrayal there? Do you see the emotional devastation that scene is going to create? Now, you can see with this scene that it has pulled the readers in. It has drawn the readers in. Do you get me? So if your stories in certain incidents lacks emotional intensity or drama, your book might be seen as boring or engaging. Now I'm going to break it down. You want to make sure that you are starting that scene, your very first chapter, with an inciting incident that pushed the story in motion, that sets the story in motion. Do you get me? And how can you do this? What you need to do is aim for heart-stretching moments that challenge your characters and ignite your readers' curiosity. Now, you need to start with something that's going to pull them out of their comfort zone and set the character in motion. We are interested in the character, their conflicts, and the plot. Do you get me? Number 2, we're not going to waste time with these tips now. Number 2 is overcomplicated languages. What does it mean? Now, you don't want a situation whereby somebody's reading your book and at every instant they're going to check for words in the dictionary because you're using so many sophisticated words. You want to make sure that your manuscript is not filled with so much to be sophisticated. You're trying to use big grammars. This platform is telling you that, please, because most times when you're using this big grammar, your editor would think it is an AI content. You got it from an AI. You used AI. Why you did not use AI? So please tone it down. Tone it down. If you know, as far as you are, you should be after is clarity over sophistication, like trying to sound sophisticated. Your words should be clear. What you're trying to pass across in that paragraph should be clear. That's what matters. Some readers are not really English gurus like you think they are. Most of these readers are not English gurus. Most of your editors, the same thing. So you want to make sure that you tone it down. Yes, vocabulary is good, but please and please don't be too out there. Please and please. Okay, now the next point I have here is, just like I said, be clear. Use a concise language that enhances the reader's experience without overwhelming them. Okay, number 3, your story can be rejected because it lacks emotions. There is what I call the lack of emotion in your story. So, and how do this happen? You find out that most times your characters and the plots don't stir some sort of emotional reaction. And if it happens, readers will lose interest. Emotions makes your readers relatable. Emotions makes your characters relatable. One of the ways I'm going to teach you how to actually build emotion in your story is look at this simple exercise. Before you write that story, how do you want your readers? Visualize how you want the kind of atmosphere you want your readers to be in while they are reading that particular scene. Writing is all about being able to visualize it. Visualize it. Tell yourself, by the end of this scene, how should my writers feel? Do you want them to feel a sense of joy, sorrow, fear, rage? It is through the way you're able to show the emotions that will make them feel what you want them to feel in your story. Now, look at this simple exercise. Think about a very devastating moment of your life. Probably you're a lady, when that very devastating moment, your uncle took advantage of you, maybe had sex with you or raped you. How did you feel? Try putting it in writing. Try relating it to your characters. If it's a one-night stand, try as much as possible to relate that to your experience. The way he pounced on you on that bed, how was the atmosphere? What was going on in your mind? How was the feeling? Your skin, use the 5 sense organs. How did your skin feel? How did you feel? Create that emotion in your paragraph. Make sure at the end of your story, of that scene, your readers are feeling something. You should either give them something to feel, something to talk about. That's how you will know you have created emotions. Like your story is filled with emotions. That's how you will know. Do you get me? So show emotions through actions. How can you show emotions? Through actions, reactions, dialogues, and not just narration. There's a difference between look at what I mean by you telling somebody you're trying to show emotions instead of you're trying to tell emotion instead of showing it through action. For example, someone is angry, right? If someone is angry, how do you convey that particular message to your readers without actually saying she was angry? You use the show not tell technique, right? But aside from that, how do you actually convey this message? Through actions. If somebody is angry, how do they react? If you try to put your hand on their shoulders, did they put your hand off? That is the action tags. That is the action line we are looking for. Those pulling off the hands aggressively. Make sure that you're not using too much adverbs, because people that use adverbs are weak form of writing. If you're using adverb a lot, know that you have a weak form of writing. You should change. All those people that love using bravely, voraciously, change. You have not started showing us the action very well. So you want to show us the emotions through actions. What are they? How do they feel? How do they react? There's a law in physics that says for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. If I slap you, for example, you will not just narrate, you will not just stand one place, you will retaliate. So why will your characters be going through difficult moments and you cannot make them retaliate or react in that particular scene? They are being molested by their uncle and auntie. The lady is being molested, and you just summarized it. How do you want your readers to feel that intensity of that stuff if you do not tell us how broken she is? So do you get me? So visualize it. It's very easy. When you can visualize it, think of things happen to people. Think of that very desolate moment in your life that happened to you a few years ago. Try to put it down on paper. That's the first step. Before you can even relate it to your characters, it has to first of all happen to you first as a writer, or happen to somebody that is close to you. Then, so that when you're writing, you are visualizing the person's story, and you're trying to show it just the way it happened in your paragraphs, in your chapters, in your sense. Do you get me? Point number 4, hope you're still with your jotter. And please, I made a video about how to balance dialogue tags, descriptions, and action bits. You can check it over here. It's an 8 minutes video. You need to see that video, okay, so that you can be updated. Now just check it here. You can watch that here. I'm going to link it up here. I'll throw a link above my head, so go and see it. Point number 4 that can make your work rejected is please, there should be minimal use of dialogues. Avoid narrations. Now I need to explain this because many people think yes, narrations are good. Readers want to experience the action as it unfolds rather than being told what is happening. This is where dialogue comes in. A story that relies heavily on narrations can feel more like a summary than an immersive experience. If your book lacks meaningful dialogues, it will fail to engage readers and may lead to a rejection. Your book will be rejected. What makes a good dialogue? Good dialogue breathes life into the characters. Now take note, what makes a good dialogue? It reveals the character's motivation, it advances the plot in an engaging way, and it also breathes life in. And my tip here is that you should use dialogue to show your stories. Don't tell readers what's happening. Make them see it as it unfolds. Do you get me? Make them see it as it unfolds. Oh my god, I'm sweating a lot. Please, if you're getting value, type "Ride on Coach Victor" in the comment section. I want to see your comments shaking if you're getting value, because you have not even started. Okay, I'm sweating, but I don't care. What I want to do is to give you value. So if you have not subscribed, you're missing out. All right, now let's go to the next one. Point number 5. This one, I see a lot of writers do this. It is called information dumping, or in short, info dumping and predictability. Your work is so predictable. Readers can predict. Yes, readers have been reading all those tropes, contract marriage, fated mate, and all the rest. They can predict your novels. When you make it so predictable, you lose the chance of getting a contract. Yes, Info dumping, I'm going to explain. Info dumping or overwhelming readers with excessive backstories and unnecessary details can be off-putting. Similarly, being too predictable can also kill your chances of getting a contract. If readers can easily guess the outcome of every situation in your novel, they will lose interest. Are you taking note of that? So in genres like what, thrillers, mysteries, or even romance, a plot twist can elevate your story. Do you get me? That is when you should throw in a plot twist. Twists and turns should come in. Now imagine a scenario where the character never suspected, that readers were never suspecting, turns out to be the villain. That's a twist. It's unpredictable. You have made it unpredictable. Do you get me? Look at it from another aspect. Okay, thousands of writers are following this aspect. Why can't I change mine to this aspect to get a contract? Think. You should make sure that you ensure that you have enough twists and turns to keep readers guessing what will happen. Do you get me? But don't overload them with irrelevant information. You see that starting out your chapter, you want to tell us backstory of how the father died, how they lost their parents. You now start bringing the parents and the father into the chapter 1 and start trying to start the story from the beginning just to set some kind of atmosphere so that readers will understand. No, it is not needed. Please remember what I said. Start from the juicy stuff, the drama, the intensity, the conflict that drives us in. That'll be like, oh my gosh, we need to keep watching. Oh my gosh, we need to keep reading, or else we're going to miss out on the juicy tip. Do you get me? Those things are not necessary now. They are called what? Info dump. You're releasing so many things and it's not making sense. Do you get me? So ensure you have enough twists and unexpected events and turns. Do you get me? That keep readers guessing. Just make sure you have a lot of things that will keep readers guessing. Oh my god, what will happen next? Oh my god, they are thinking this one, but you give them the opposite. That is how we do it here. Now, number 6. Please and please, if you're getting value, please and please, what you need to do now is hit on the red subscribe button and share this video. We have not started. Share this video to a lot of your friends because it's going to be sparking a lot of mind bombs in your mind after now. If you don't know how to, if you have not made your money from writing after watching this video, then you have a big problem. Okay? Now let's continue. Now the next one is excessive descriptions. Number 6, excessive descriptions. Too much descriptions can make your writing feel what? Tacky to read. That is why you need to learn how to balance your descriptions, your action beats, and your dialogues. You need to avoid over-explaining every detail. Excessive description. You want to explain how the character looks, how the weather feels, or what the character had for breakfast, and how it's not needed. Those excessive descriptions. Maybe you're trying to write a school scene. That you're trying to all those narrations. It is not needed. While descriptions are necessary to set the scene, too much detail can make your book seem clustered and lose readers' interest. For instance, he woke up from his bed in the morning, stretched, went to the bedroom, brushed his teeth, and got dressed. Is it needed? No, you check it. Is it pushing the plot forward? It's not needed. Scrap it. Tell somebody to scrap it. It's not needed. Do you get me? So what you need to do is keep your descriptions brief, to the point, focusing on the aspect that drives the narrative forward. The key thing is that, are you driving the narrative forward? Do you get me? Is your story moving forward? Is the plot being pushed forward, or you're just talking? Do you get me? Or you're just talking in that particular scene? Do you get me? Now, another thing I see a lot of writers do that make them not get a contract is number 7, which is grammar and punctuations. I cannot overemphasize on this enough that you need to get pro writing aid, not Grammarly. See, be current. This is 2025. Get your pro writing aid too as a writer. And for a writer, I would recommend you use Pure Writer app. If you cannot use Google Docs, Pure Writer app also has the iCloud to save your work in the iCloud so you don't lose it. Get Pro Writing Aid and start writing better stories. What Pro Writing Aid is going to do for you, let me tell you. You know, when you're writing here, it's going to help you select the passive voice and active voice. Change your passive voice into active voice. Many writers stock their novels with a lot of passive voice that don't make sense. You stock it with a lot of... It will also tell you if your dialogue tags are on point. It will also tell you if your story is emotional. It will also give you an avenue for corrections, both on grammar and both on some things that don't really find. For example, you're repeating some kind of phrases. It's going to show you that. So ProWriting aid is the best for me. So please and please proofread your work before you apply. Okay, now the next thing that can make your work get rejected is lack of consistency. Take note, lack of consistency. Please draw your check closer, and if you have not liked this video, please like the video, and don't forget to comment in the comment section, Coach Victor, ride on. If you don't comment, I'm not going to say anything again, and the juicy tips are still in front. So those people that are going to skip, oh my god, I don't know how to help you. All right, lack of consistency. Now you need to take note of the fact that consistency is the key in storytelling. From the character's name and the character's personality traits to plot point and setting, everything should align seamlessly throughout the book. Those people that used to give ghostwriters, you give like 2 ghostwriters to write ordinary 5k words for you. You find out that the writing style will be different and it will get rejected. Hope you're getting something. So keep a detailed outline or character sheet to track all important details in your story. That's why I say use Pure Writer app for your writing, or you can use Novelist, or you could even use what Write Now, whichever one you want to use. It is fine for you. The next thing you need to take note of is that your book can be rejected because there is no suspense or cliffhanger at the chapter ending. How do you want the readers to come back if you're not ending with a cliffhanger? Okay, let me give you an example. Those my K-drama lovers, please, if you're a K-drama lover, say hi in the comment section. Now, for those K-drama lovers, you want to find out that you want to take note of something. You find out that in those K-dramas or Z-Word series, if you're a fan of Z-Word, you understand what I'm saying. They end each of their episodes at a very intriguing moment that will make you come back to watch by 7:30 when that program is starting. You're tuning in to watch because you want to know what will happen to Paraka. You want to know what will happen to Isabel. You want to know how the story continued. You want to know what happened in that party. Use the cliffhanger. Do the same for your book and see yourself rock in the contract. All right, now the next thing you need to take note of is your book can be rejected because of lack of uniqueness. In a world saturated with a lot of rejection, fated to the billionaire alpha, mated to this, fated to this, arranged marriage, the person is this, contract marriage, you need to be unique. How can you be unique? You need to stand out. Uniqueness is what makes your story stand out. Do you get me? Now, publishers don't want to see yet another cocky romance or thriller. If your book doesn't have a distinct angle or fresh perspective, it could be rejected. Whether it is a unique plot twist or an innovative world building element or a standout character, your book needs something that sets it apart from the rest. Like I said in my part 1 video, I said the rejection must not always happen to the female. Do you get? Or the female must not always be weak at every point in time. Most times editors want what? Be females that are, my god, they just took the light. Nigeria is my country. But are we going to stop? No. Value all the way. Keep watching the video. We are not done. Oh guys, it's not easy, but is it this called I must give you value? See, value I must give you guys. So I'm ready. Keep this in. Yeah, let's continue. So never wanted to stop our shine, but don't worry, I put my power bank. No value now. Value all the way. So share the video immediately. We have not even started. We have not started. Okay, I have my hand fan here, so they cannot shame us. Don't worry. We are still here. We're still here. All right, now the next thing you want to take note of is I said something about being unique. Being unique. One thing, how can you be unique? You need to think of a unique plot twist or an innovative world building an element that is not in other stories. For example, if you're writing a fantasy, other stories are, you want to create a kind of system for that particular urban book you're writing. That's a combination of different tropes, it may be a system and a fantasy. Think of a world building you could introduce. That when your editor see, they'll be like, oh my god, this person came from a different aspect. Do you get me? Look at how your characters can stand out. If the female lead is always weak, 100 people are writing weak female lead for Letterlux. You stand out and write a strong female lead that comes back for revenge. And give her a strong driving focus that she must get that revenge. Give her a strong driving focus that pushes her motive for that revenge, and make it make sense so that your readers will care and root in for her to get her revenge. Don't always make her a punching bag for her to be tread upon and march upon by her male lead all the time. Thousands of writers are doing that. You come from a different aspect. Even if she is weak, you must not always make her kiss the male lead's ass at every point in time, lick his shoes and bow down to his feet at every point in time in your novel. If it's a rejection scene, think of a play. The rejection must not always be in the park. It could happen in the bar. It could happen in that restaurant. Think of a different way you could introduce that conflict. That would be like, oh my gosh, this is really, really what? Fascinating. You want to make sure that there is originality in your word story to make it stand out from the rest of the competition. That's the only way you can secure a contract. Please, if you're getting value, drop me a fire emoji in the comment section. I want to see the comment section literally shaking. I'm sweating, but I don't care. Okay, guys, I want to give you value, and value I'm going to give to you. All right, now immediately let's go to the next one. The next point why your story might be rejected is because you're rushing the plot. Tell somebody, do not rush your plot. Let me cross my leg now. Stop rushing your plots. You writer, hear ye the word of God today, and do not rush your plot. Your plot is the fuel. Your plot is the main, is the cocoa, somebody say cocoa, of your novel. So when it's being rushed, your editor will know that you rushed that particular plot. Do you get me? So rushing through the important plot twists, especially in trope like One Night Stand or Secret Baby stories, can frustrate readers. If you skip over critical emotional beats such as the development of the character relationship, your readers will feel cheated. This is my tip. Take your time to develop key plot points fully, allowing readers to long for that, to expect or to feel that emotional depth and complexity of your story. Now, when this is what I mean. They tell you to write a particular trope about maybe you want to write a contract marriage, for example, and because the contract marriage is 5 keyword, the man meets the female lead, immediately they get married, immediately they're already fighting and pretending to the public. You throw in a baby immediately. You're not even giving that complexity to the story. Don't you see the word series? They can. I'm not saying you should drag it. They can be on one plot for like 5 to 6 episodes, and they are just in one subplot too. What are they trying to do? They are trying to stretch the characters to grow and make their change make sense, make the plot progression make sense by making the characters grow. I cannot say this enough. I cannot say this enough. A child was ostracized, lost his parents, only to find out that his parents are out there. The girl's parents is actually alive somewhere. And in chapter 3, you already made her to see her parents. Why can't you drag it? Why can't you increase that tension? Why can't you lengthen it? So that young girl will grow. Probably from the experience she's going to get from life, how life is going to torture her, your readers are rooting for her. So when you make everything just happen so fast, it's not adding up. There's no complexity. There is no this, it's not holding water. I don't know if you get me. So make sure that you give that female lead avenue to grow enough so that when she finally grow, it's not going to just be like a roller coaster that just happened. Your readers will not feel cheated. They will see the progression go without that actually happened. They'll be like, oh my god, okay, now the female lead is now bold. Okay, now we have seen she has moved from being a weak female lead to someone that has grown, because you allowed her character to develop. You did not just flip it like this. It actually developed. This is my hand I'm using when you're writing your novel. Remember Coach Victor's demonstration. Character development. Don't joke about it. Are you still here or you've run away? Oh my god. The people that want to watch are getting massive value. The ones that don't want to watch, please leave us. You will not, this is not your ideal video. Okay? Now the next thing you want to do that can make you want to avoid that can make your book get rejected is what I call the weak on unlikable characters. This one is something that is cliche. All right, all platforms will tell you they want a relatable character. They want likable characters. Now, what do they actually mean by these likable characters? I'm going to break it down. Flat, passive, or unlikable characters can ruin even the most well-constructed plots. Characters with no goals, motivations, or growth will leave readers feeling disconnected. If your character constantly gets pushed around or manipulated without even standing up for themselves, they may come across as weak or unengaging. My tip here is develop your characters with clear motivations and dynamic growth arc to make them compelling to follow. Now, I taught my students something in the GIT-WEB masterclass training that you have been telling yourself that you will never enroll for. But you can see the value I'm teaching on this channel. Imagine what you will get when you enter my Telegram group. When you step your foot there, you are a certified writer. Go and ask. Ask of Coach Victor Dana. I don't play here. I give out value. Do you get me? So if you're not subscribed, if you're still ghosting this channel, oh my god, you're not ready to grow. This 2025 you're writing. I appeal you. Now, what am I trying to say? The platform is complaining they want what? Likeable characters. How can you give them these likeable characters? So what am I trying to say? You want to make sure that you are actually sitting down to think about your character's motivations. What are motivating your characters? Even you as a human being, don't you have motivation? You that is studying that medicine now, are you just studying it? Somebody asks, why are you studying medicine? You're just studying it. What are your goals for the semester as a student? What are your goals as a 9-to-5er? It's not to get promoted. So why will your characters not have goal? You call yourself a pantser. You will just come, carry book and be writing without actually drafting a plot or drafting a character profile. Go and watch my 1-hour video and get choked up with value. Why will you call yourself a writer and you're not allowing your characters? Your character has no goal, no motivation, nothing to even make the readers rooting for them. They are just there as characters. They're just the answer character. There is nothing pushing it. Do you get me? There is no character development. There's no growth. There's no arc. We have the flat, we have the negative, we have the positive arc. I can't start going to character arc. It's for my students alone. So if you love what I'm doing on this channel, click on my bio. You see my GIT-WEB course there. Purchase it from the seller link immediately. It's 40k. Those people that know the word are rushing it. If you don't know the word, please leave. It's not for you. It's 40k and it's worth it. So if you want to improve, then click there, over there. Let's continue. Please give this video, smack that like button. Please smack the like button. What is it? We need to trash this off once and for all. Smack the like button. Okay, now the next thing you want to do is please, this tip I want to see. I'm sweating because I want to give you value. So come closer. Are you still with your stationery or you've run away? Are you with your pencils? Are you with your stationaries? Are you with your note? Are you with your book, your jotters? Please drag it forward because it's about to get juicier. Are you still here? You've run away. Now the next thing you need to do to avoid your book from being rejected is please avoid AI written work. This one, I don't know how we can squeeze this particular problem in writing and treat. Plagiarize work. Audiobook that you translated to novel, avoid it for your sanity. Somebody's work you copied from Wattpad, you know yourself, avoid it. AI work that you will never tell yourself, how will you grow? How do you want to grow? Even when we want to help your life and give you assignments, you will not still grow. Even if they want to help your life now and teach you how to show not tell by using the 5 sense organ, you will not still want to take your time. AI has just come to corrupt writers. any little thing you're going to AI. Do not even go there to check to get ideas. I am talking to you. Don't go there to do anything till you're getting idea. You want to code Victor, just idea I went there to get. Don't go there. Avoid AI. Avoid it. You will not hear favor. You will not hear now. Don't worry. Another one again is another thing that can make your book rejected is lousy lousy chapters. I call it lousy chapters. What do I mean by that? Some people call it filler chapters, but I call it lousy chapters. Lousy chapters are those that don't advance the plot or character development of your novel. Is a chapter that feels like a filler chapter, poorly written or containing unnecessary details. For example, all those chapters that will just be like talk back and front talk. Maybe maybe let's say during prep time in school now, two characters are just talking long back and front gibberish talk. You now made that your chapter 4. You want to get a contract. Come and get the contract now. You get rejection. So please ensure each chapter adds value to the overall story, whether by advancing the plot or deepening the character development. See, this thing about character development is what, once you can nail this hack of character development, you can be able to stretch out your story to be long. Character development, subplot. Once you understand this concept, you can be able to stretch out your stories to be very long. It's not rocket science. Do you get me? You need to be able to understand how to make your characters grow. Do you get me? That's what I'm trying to say here. Because how do you know you're writing a filler chapter? Let me show you. How do you know you're writing a lousy chapter? When you know you're writing a lousy chapter is when you remove, let's say you have written from chapter 1 to 5 and you remove chapter 4. When you remove that chapter 4 and the story still makes sense, that means that chapter 4 is a lousy filler chapter. It's not needed. For example, you send somebody your first 5 keyword, and if the person remove chapter 4, the person will still understand the chapter 1, 2, 3 and chapter 5. That means chapter 4 is a filler. Every chapter should make sense, that even if they remove it, they will not be able to understand the next one. Do you get it? Make the chapters make sense so that even if you can't remove each other, you just have to keep reading. Do you get me? I've not started. Tell somebody I've not started. Say fire in the comment section. If it doesn't get to 2 hours, then thank your God, because I plan doing 2 hours video today. So take notes. All right, now the next thing you want to take note of, telling. Many people would say, I say this a lot. Do not tell, show. Do you get me? You show, not tell. Now my next video will be about how to show, not tell. So watch out for that video, okay? And how can you watch out for that video? By turning on your post notifications so you will not miss out when I post that video. How to show, not tell. And I'll be giving you practice methods to actually help you. First of all, if you have not seen my video about 10 assignments you should do to become a prolific writer, I'll throw the link up here. Go and attempt it, okay? It's going to help you. It's on my channel. A lot is on my channel. Go and check them out, okay? Some people is going to ask, what are the preferred tropes and popular tropes on Letterlux right now? We have rejected mate, we have second chance mate, we have contract marriage, we have one night stand, we have betrayal, we have revenge, we have secret babies, we have running away while pregnant, we have chasing her back, we have regrets, we have sold, we have hidden identity, we have enemies to lovers. I love this one. We have pregnancy, we have twins babies, we have surrogacy, we have contract marriage, we have arranged marriage, and so on. The list go on, okay? Somebody say value. Somebody say hey, value in the comment section. First way the teach go drink water big before I die. Okay. Let's go back to business. Now, what am I trying to say? The next thing I want to talk about are 10 ways to combine most popular tropes in the market right now. Okay, Coach Victor, I've heard you about the tips you shared on how to get a contract on this platform. Okay, how do I now combine this trope to actually write a perfect story? I'm gonna help you. Now, another way you can grab your pen, the ways you can combine tropes to actually make a perfect story is You can combine it like this. Number one, betrayed to divorce, to one night stand, to pregnancy, to regret, to chasing her back, then to revenge. I come again. The first way you can combine trope when you want to write your novel, number one is betrayed to divorce, to one night stand, to pregnancy, to regret, to chasing her back, then to revenge. Have you gotten that? Number two, the second way you can combine trope for these platforms, and number two is revenge to betrayed, to sold, that you actually sold the you sell somebody to a particular billionaire due to in placement for your debt you owe the person. People do it a lot in all those mafia stories. So you can put the trope like this: rejects to betrayed, to sold, to running away while pregnant, to regret again. Remember the other one is rejection. So we're going to continue the ways you can actually combine this trope to make a perfect story. We have the number one. I'm going to start again. We have betrayed to divorce, to one night stand, to pregnancy, to regret, to chasing her back, then to revenge. Number two, we have revenge, okay, to falling for him, that's falling for a billionaire or a hot playboy, to hidden identity, to regret, to chasing her back, then enemies to lovers. That's for the second one. The third way you could combine trope is from rejection to betrayal, sold, running away while pregnant, regret, chasing her back. Do you get me? The fourth way you can combine trope is from betrayed to contract marriage, to abuse during the contract marriage, while in the contract marriage she was abused, to regret, then chasing her back. The fifth way you could combine trope is from sold, to sell somebody, maybe the female lead, for money, to clear her debt, to clear your debts as the uncle. Sold to secret babies, to abuse, to run away, that's run away female lead or whatever. Sold, secret babies, abused, run away, revenge, regret, wanted by all, enemies to lovers. I love this one. You can steal this one for free now. You start from sold, you go to secret babies, you go to abused, run away, she ran away, revenge, regret, probably the male lead begin to regret, wanted by all. You can use this one for reverse harem, where she's being sought after by 3 to 4 alphas. Do you get me? So then wanted by all, then enemies to lovers. You see how it's going to go. So it's going to lengthen the plot. So from there now, from this trope now, you can now build your plot from there. Don't go to AI, be creative, read books, then think. All right, now the next one you want to go, another way you could combine tropes to actually make something meaningful is from hidden identity to betrayal, to forced marriage, to regret, to revenge, and wanted by all. Take note. Another way you could actually combine trope is from replaced to abused, to regret, then enemies to lovers. Another way you could also combine trope is from betrayed to abused, to rebirth, to reincarnate, then second chance, revenge, regret, chasing her back. I come again: betrayed, abused, rebirth, second chance, revenge, regret, chasing her back. Do you get me? Another one again is, another way you could combine tropes are lost memories, abused, divorce, chasing her back. Do you get? Lost memories, abused, divorce, chasing her back. Another way you could combine tropes to make a perfect story is contract marriage, abused, regret, chasing her back. Do you get me? Another way you could also combine tropes to make something perfect is from runaway bride to replaced, to abused, to regret, to chasing her back. Do you get me? So these are the tropes you could combine to make sure that you come out with a very nice plot and write your novels exceptionally. You get, make it so exceptional, make it so blue punchy, make it so intriguing that readers want to what? Oh my, I need to set my glasses because it's about to get juicy so they don't miss out on the content. Make them literally set their glasses and be like, oh my gosh, I need to stay invested. There was a particular day my stew actually got burnt because I was watching a TV series. Yeah, on YouTube. That was a what series? I think Maria and Clara. Please, if you know that movie, you can relate to it in the comment section. Very nice. I was trying to get old memories from that movie. And oh my gosh, my stew got burnt. I had an issue with my roommates. I'm not gonna just to shift you to like gossip. Alright, let's continue. So we're gonna continue immediately. We are still here. Please, if you're still here, if you've not slept, make sure you smack on the like button. Smack on the like button. I want to see some fire emoji in the comment section. If you don't drop a fire emoji, I'm not gonna say anything again. I want to go over to what your editors want you to give to them right now. So if you don't want to drop a comment, I'm not gonna say something. We watch ourselves. Drop a comment right now and subscribe immediately, or else I won't say anything for the next 15 minutes. Where's my juice? They think I'm playing. Where's my juice? I'm not gonna drop a comment, a fire emoji. Could Victor ride on? Whatever you want to say, drop it in the comment section. Smack the like button without pity and share the video before I say anything again. Don't be stingy. Do it immediately. What is it? Do it immediately. I've been drying sweaty. If I tell you buy me one hanky now, you cannot contribute to get me a hanky. I'm not gonna say anything until you do the follow. Have you done it? Have you liked? Have you subscribed? Have you shared the video? Have you dropped a comment? You're not ready. They are not ready. We're not talking. Where's the malt I kept in that fridge? Please give it to me. You're not ready for more value. Okay, so we're gonna continue immediately to the next part of this video. Please, if you are getting value from this point, please allow me to a minute. Let me comb this BS. It's becoming so tacky for a coach like me. I can't find my whatever. Forgive me. It can be tacky at times. Tacky. Shift. Okay, now immediately we're gonna go over to what your editors want you to give to them. I've gotten this question a lot. What do my editors want me to give to them? Oh my gosh, help my life. You go to YouTube, you go to TikTok, you go to Facebook, especially Facebook. Writers. The day you leave Facebook, you will grow as a writer. The day you leave Facebook and embrace LinkedIn, you will grow as a writer. You see LinkedIn and Discord, oh my god. Forget it, embrace them. Now I'm gonna go over to what your editors want you to give to them in order for you to get a contract, especially on what Letterlux. Now the first one, I'm gonna be starting with Lena. She's an editor on Letterlux. This video is gonna help you a lot, so come closer because this is the part you've been waiting for. Okay, this is a juicy part I'm waiting for. I don't know what it's doing. I'm sweating profusely. I don't know. Christmas goat is better than me at this point in time. Oh my god, I don't know whether my subscribers want to slaughter me. I don't know. Why am I sweating so much? Oh my gosh. People should contribute and get me a fan. Rechargeable fan. So once the NEPA fucks up, I bring it on. Because in this channel, value must be given. Okay? Now, I'm going to start with Lena. She's a senior editor on Letterlux. And I'm going to be giving you exactly what she wants. Based on research, based on books that has been accepted so far. You have to stick to the end, okay? Now, Lena wants the genre werewolf. She loves the genre werewolf. So if you want to start writing for Letterlux, go and search for Lena. If you want to pick Lena, make sure you give her. You want to make sure you give her a werewolf genre. Do you get me? A werewolf genre that has romance, werewolf romance, billionaire romance, mafia romance. She loves these three genres, or those three subgenres. I take it again. Werewolf romance, billionaire romance, mafia romance. Then when it comes to the trope, she loves reverse harem, whereby three alphas or three males will be chasing after one girl or one female lead. Do you get me? Or they'll be mated to one female lead. She loves that kind of trope. Second chance, she also loves it for Lena. Rejected mates, betrayal, age gap. The female lead is having something to do with maybe a very old billionaire don or whatever. Just think and be creative. age gap, weak to strong female lead, she love it, revenge, chasing her back, cursed mates, secret babies, erotica, running away while pregnant, slow burn romance, opposite attract. These are the tropes she loves. Arranged marriage, contract marriage, love triangle, divorce. When I see people, many people mistake this contract marriage and arranged marriage. People mistake it. I don't know why. When there's a difference between contract marriage and arranged marriage, do you get me? You need to note the difference. For contract marriage, this is you trying to has to do with basically the conflict. For example, the female lead is marrying the billionaire because she wants to save her sister. There's always a pain point for her doing that particular thing. It might not be what she wants to do. Contract marriage is always not really balanced. It's always a one side something. It's either both of them do not agree on the terms. There are always terms and conditions that does not suit one person in a contract marriage. Maybe it favors the other person and the other person doesn't favor the person very well, or the both of them are not even favored in a contract marriage. Do you get me? It's a contract. From the word contract marriage, it's a contract for either maybe 1 year or 2 years. Most times it comes with surrogacy, whereby you have to carry the male lead's child. Do you get me? Or you through maybe artificial insemination, or maybe through a mistress somewhere the egg will be planted in her womb or whatever. But it's a contract marriage that is not always real. Take note, a contract marriage at the end of the day is just to fulfill all righteousness. It's just to probably, let's say, to get an heir at the end of the day that will inherit the father's wealth or the grandfather's wealth, or the billionaire lead or the male lead wealth or fortune. That is it. There's always a reason for a contract marriage. It is not bettered out of genuine love, but most times it ends up building from a contract marriage to actually a genuine love. Do you get me? That they not actually love themselves and find common grounds. But for an arranged marriage, most times in an arranged marriage, for contract marriage, most times the female lead is from a very low state in her life. Maybe she's from a pack, she's an omega, she's weak, she has problems, she has issues of life bothering her that she needs to meet with money, she has debts to pay, so she's pushed to just accept the contract and marry this particular male lead. But for arranged marriage, the female lead can be rich, the male lead should be rich. Take note, for arranged marriage, both of them are always well to do financially. But for contract marriage, one person should be lacking that builds the character and makes the story more. So I'm actually tired of seeing people actually mixing the two together. You don't know which one is contract marriage and you don't know which one is arranged marriage. For arranged marriage, the female lead will is from a rich family. The male lead is also from a rich family. Probably you could even come from the aspect of their business or their company. Both of them want alliances, so their parents want them to get married. Or probably the female lead is both of them are always from a rich family, but the struggle there is that maybe they don't have common visions. The female lead wants to become this person, while the father's company wants to form alliance with the male lead's company. Do you get me? Male lead's grandfather's company. So they come together and get married. They want their children to get married together for a particular motive. Do you see it now? It's not actually bettered out for maybe the female lead wants to save the sister, just like a contract marriage, or there's an emotional, or there's a particular conflict that is making her sign that contract. Do you get me? But for arranged marriage, it's actually orchestrated by their parents or by the situation that just poses in front of them. Do you get me? So take note and note the difference between contract marriage and an arranged marriage. Okay, so that is for Elena. That's for Lena, sorry. So I'm going to quickly run down for those people that are jotting. So for Lena loves genre on werewolf romance, billionaire romance, mafia romance. The trope is reverse harem, second chance mate, rejected mate, betrayer, age gap, weak to strong, revenge, chasing her back, cursed mates, secret babies, erotica. That's erotical novels, running away while pregnant, slow burn romance. Steri also love this one. Opposite attract, arranged marriage, contract marriage, love triangle, and divorce. So if you can give her this trope, obviously you can get a contract. So just be creative with the trope. Do you come from a different angle? Be creative, give her bass, give her something that's going to be unique, that she's going to give you what, a contract. Then let's go to Benita. For number 2, we go to Benita. Benita is a senior editor on Letterlux. Now I'm going to be telling you exactly what she wants you to give to her based on my research, okay? So please, if you're still watching this video, please like the video and share the video, okay? I'm still sweating, but I want to give you more value, okay? So now for Benita, Benita loves the genre billionaire romance. Give it to her. Werewolf romance, vampire romance, yes, she loves that, and mafia romance. Give it to her and you see yourself get a contract. But be creative, just like I told you. Be creative, okay? Add some spice. Then for the trope for Benita, she loves sold, betrayal, regret, revenge, forbidden romance, vampire slash witch slash human. So you can either give her a forbidden romance that has to do with vampires and a witch, or a witch and a vampire, or a vampire and a human. Do you get me? Or a vampire and a werewolf. Just be creative. You can also give her second chance mates, contracts marriage, enemies to lovers, secret babies, love triangle, chasing her back, and hidden identity. You can also give her hidden identity, false proximity, running away while pregnant, and divorce. These are what you can actually give what Benita. Then we'll go to the third senior editor on Letterlux, which is what, Erica. For Erica, Erica loves werewolf what, romance. According to survey, she appreciates werewolf romance more. Remember in my first part 1 video, I told you that if you want to excel on Letterlux, embrace werewolf stories. I said this in my first video. People like, oh my god, I don't know how to. And I introduced that you should check out YouTube videos on YouTube, audiobooks on YouTube, like Real Short, Drama Box, Snapshots. Just check it out. Check all those short reels you see. They can spark a lot of creativity in you, and you can start writing. Do you get me? If you know you don't know how to read, reading is boring for you while at work, put in your earpiece and listen to audiobooks on YouTube. Listen to werewolf shifter romance, listen to werewolf romance on YouTube, and learn how the dynamics what go or cut across. Do you get me? So that is that. So please, for Erica, she appreciates werewolf romance. According to survey, she appreciates werewolf romance. Take note if you want to pick her as your senior editor. Do you get me? Then also billionaire romance at times, but emphasis on werewolf romance, okay? Then for the trope she appreciates, we have the rebirth, the second chance. Are you jotting down? The revenge, the forbidden love, betrayal, rejected mate, weak to strong, chasing her back, pregnancy. These are the tropes she actually what, or the trope she actually what, appreciate. Then the next editor on our list is a senior editor, and her name is what, Cleo. For Cleo, Cleo appreciates the genre werewolf romance, billionaire romance. So that's just the basic thing she would actually appreciate. Then for the trope, she appreciates rejected mate, betrayal, second chance mate, prophecy, weak to strong, revenge, strong female lead. Are you seeing it now? Chloe accepts strong female lead. So you that is only starting your rejection with a weak female lead, take advantage now of Cleo and what, give her that what she wants. Don't come here and tell me that they rejected your work. Let me not slap you. If I slap you, you will hold your cheek. After watching my video, you dare tell me they rejected your work, you're in trouble. Now the next thing, another trope she actually accepts is the weak to strong, revenge, strong female lead, contract marriage, divorce, abuse, chasing her back, etc. These are the trope that Cleo accepts or she loves. Then number 5, we have Nora. Nora that everybody's complaining about. I have to bring her here right now. Now for Nora, Nora accepts the genre billionaire romance, werewolf romance. For me to put billionaire romance first, you know what that means. Then for the trope, she accepts, please be focusing on the trope so you know what you'll be writing to submit next. For the trope, she accepts one night stand, contract marriage, secret baby slash babies. That means it can be more than one baby. Chasing her back, weak to strong, arranged marriage. She accepts arranged marriage more than contract marriage. So take note. second chance mate, strong female lead, enemies to lovers, revenge, divorce, etc. I take it again. For Nora, we have the trope she loves, one night stand, contract marriage, secret babies, chasing her back, weak to strong, arranged marriage, second chance mate, strong female lead, enemies to lovers, revenge, and what? Divorce. So this is for what? Nora. Then let's go to Evelyn. Oh my god, I'm feeling Evelyn this past few months on Letterlux. I don't know if you're feeling Evelyn. Some people say she has changed, but let's find out about it, how true it is. For Evelyn, she's a senior editor on Letterlux and she accepts the genre werewolf romance. Take note, modern/historical romance, billionaire romance. Take note of that advantage. You're seeing that modern/historical romance. It means something. Take note of it. People say that, why am I even emphasizing on it? Do you see why you need to be in my circle? This is just a tip of the iceberg of some secrets I exposed to my students in my GIT-WEB family. So can you go now and go and click that bio? That's the link and get the course. This 40k, you can pay on installment. Can you go now and click it? Because value is going to stone you. After this video, I'm not sure I'm going to put out any video again. I want to actually digress to my shifts to my script writing aspects and start putting out more videos on script writing. Okay, so please and please, for those people that are waiting for more free videos, you might not get it again. This might be the last one. So take advantage of the opportunity and embrace the GIT-WEB family and actually come in what? Finally. Okay, we're waiting to receive you. Now for the next one on my list, which is the last, Evelyn. Now, okay, for Evelyn, I'm going to tell you what the genre she accepts. For Evelyn, we have the genre is werewolf romance, modern and historical romance, billionaire romance. I've talked about that. Then for the trope, we have reverse harem. Please, this I've been talking about reverse harem. This to tell you that you go and scrap out that your divorce book you're writing. Go and remove it. They told you to write crippled billionaire. You're writing crippled billionaire. You know the tire. Bounce on the trend, hop on trend. What's trending right now? Reverse harem. Bounce on it. Stop playing. Do you get me? Bounce on it and thank me later. I've been calling reverse harem for all the editors on senior editors on Letterlux. That should ring a bell. Reverse harem is in the market right now, so I don't know what you're playing. Revenge is there. She also loves revenge, chasing her back, rejected mate, love triangle, prophecy, hates to love, divorce, one night stand, betrayal, forced marriage, contract marriage, dark romance. You can see now this is a different approach now. She's actually loved dark romance, running away while pregnant, pregnancy. You'll be hearing this running away while pregnant. It should ring a bell that you should add it to your story as a trope. Do you get me? All right, now take note of all these senior editors I just mentioned and what they prefer, so that you don't come to my DM crying hot tears, because I'm gonna block you. And I want to say something. You see this group, this GIT-WEB WhatsApp group, people are joining and requesting. Please don't join again. I'm tired. Do not join the group again if you're not ready to pay. If you love free value, remain on my channel and get the free value. Do not join my WhatsApp group again. It's a paid class. It's for my students alone. If you're not ready, please stay in your house. Don't give me a headache. There are already much people that I'm already grooming as of now. Do not. If you're intentional and you want to make a lot of money from writing, then you should be intentional and start saving up for the course. It's 40k. What am I trying to say? You can pay bit by bit on installment, but please and please don't come to my DM and start asking me stupid questions. I will block you. For the fact you're seeing my WhatsApp on my YouTube bio link doesn't mean you should come to my channel, my WhatsApp, to ask me stupid questions. I get a lot of tons of messages every day. So please and please, if you know you will not be straight to the point, you stand high and you're waiting for me to tell you hello, I will block you. I will so block you. And I don't want to hear that he's rude. I'm telling you right now on my channel, so you will know. I'm gonna block you and it's gonna hurt you so bad. I'll make sure it hurts you. Do you get me? So that is all for this video. Am I missing something? Yes, I'm missing something. The free value I talked about. So please and please, one of the free value is if you're a writer and you're not in my free Telegram group, take note, it is not my GIT-WEB training or my GIT-WEB masterclass. It's just a free group. Don't think I will drop value there. It's just a community of writers. I want to build community of writers on my Telegram because I feel WhatsApp can get hacked at any time and I will lose a lot of things. So I want to actually push those people towards Telegram. But it's different from my GIT-WEB Telegram group, where you'll be trained to be a professional writer. It is different. So when I mean join the Telegram group, I know what I mean. When I mean join the Telegram group, it's actually different from my WhatsApp group, from my accountability group, for my students. It is just a community where I want to gather my words and writers that I will probably groom, or probably for programs or anything. So please join that group. That's one of the free things I have for you. The second free things I have for you are those people that commented on my previous video that they want the prompt for gemstone. They want the prompt for gemstone. See, I'm sweating. I'm going to actually give it to you. Then let me shock you. Do you know I still have exams? I still have exams. For those people that don't know how to appreciate videos that people put out, I still have exam, but I decided to put out this video. So if I put out this video and I don't see it do well more than the previous one, it's bye-bye. I'll stop putting out video like this. Do you get me? Because of the ton of people gave to me, that was why I'm actually filming this video. So if you want me to do better, you know what to do. Engage on my videos. The comment section should be shaking. I'm not playing. If the comment section is shaking, literally ask questions. Don't come to my DM to ask that question. Ask it now here. I'm talking to you. Drop that question now in the comment section. Now all those your questions you have. Anything that I'm saying that is not clear, bombard me in the comment section right now. Do not come to my DM. I will block you. You people don't have respect. Because you see WhatsApp, everybody's shaking their buttons to come there. You need to come there and be intentional to be a part of the GIT-WEB students, GIT-WEB family. Do you get me? So I think that will be all for this video. For the gemstone, I'm going to quickly give the prompt. I'm going to quickly give the prompt, or I'm going to put it out on the screen. I don't know, whichever one. I'll put it out on the screen. If I don't put it out on the screen, then you know that it will be on my next video that I will upload, or I will send it to those people that is going to comment in the comment section gemstone. And immediately when you comment gemstone and I reply, you check my reply so that I can tell you where to come and get the word PDF in case I don't put it on the screen. Do you get me? And if you got value on this video, tell me what you want me to talk about in my next video, and I'll be willing to actually talk about it. But don't tell me to teach you anything in details, because I will not teach you. The one I want to put, I'm going to put. If you want the details one, come to my GIT-WEB family and the masterclass, enroll. Do you get me? If you want the detailed one, you know what to get it. Okay, so that is all for this video. Please and please share this video. You see the value. Hope can you still stand? I'm not sure you can stand. I believe you cannot stand because value has pressed you. All right, this is just a tip of the iceberg. More are still coming if you make me proud by sharing my videos, by watching my videos to the end. Do you get me? I have a proofreading site. I want to expose some proofreading sites. I think that will be the next video that will be coming up. I also have a beginner ghostwriting for beginners section video that will also be coming up on my channel for just beginners. I'll also be uploading that channel this week. I think I have 3 papers remaining. My exam will be finishing on the 12th of February. That's on Wednesday, writing my last paper, and I will continue my script writing training with my students. So if you're interested in script writing, click the link on my bio on my YouTube to check out the script writing training, to actually enroll and check it out for yourself, okay? Because we'll be continuing the training. We'll be resuming the training on the 13th. And don't forget to try and be a part of my GIT-WEB family. I give them assignments today. I give my students assignments. Do you get me? To track their progress. And we'll be meeting on Telegram. For my GIT-WEB student watching this video, we're meeting on Telegram on the 16th. Make sure you submit your assignments in the assignment tab, and make sure you make yourself available by 9 for the program I have on Feb folder notice. Yes. And before I forget, I actually got a brand deal from a Hollywood movie series. So you know what that means. Back-to-back content on script writing. You're not ready for me yet. You are not ready for me yet, okay? And I'll catch you in the next one. Now please watch this video over here on above my head. You see the video here, watch the video, okay? And I will catch you in the next one.